Hi everybody, this is Sue, and today I want to show you how to make bowl cozies. I don't know if I've ever done that before, but I'm going to do it now. I have two different kinds of uh, templates, and I've been buying up templates and trying to learn how to use them. So this one actually ends up looking just like this one. Now, this one is a 7 and 8 inches. You can see this one's a 12. And when you get through cutting this one out, it looks like this. So, and this one, I've got quite a few of them cut out. I'm just going to have a lot of sewing here to do. This 7-inch one here does not fit on here very well. So I'm going to start you with this. Look at how big these get. This one's not even the biggest one yet. And this one's I don't know, it doesn't say. I don't know how big this one is. I guess I could, oh well. It's pretty good size. I mean, if you've got some big bowls that you're going to be putting on your table for Thanksgiving, you want one of these. So anyway, I'm going to show you how to make bowl cozies, because not only are they fun to make and they're pretty on your table, but they keep you from getting burned when you're pulling something out of the microwave. And like I said, they look good on your table. And so we're going to go through how to make a bowl cozy today if my neck holds up. I do have that neck injury, and so I may have to stop and rest for a while and then finish this up later, but we'll see what happens. So I'm going to drop you down so you can see what I'm doing. So give me a minute. This is what I've got. I've got this on a tripod, a little tabletop tripod. And so let's see if I can drop it down without it tipping it over. Let's see if I can readjust this. So it's, let me adjust this. Sorry about that, but sometimes that's the way it works. Okay, I think that's going to hold. Now then, can you see? That's the next thing. There, I think you can see that. So what we're going to do, because now what is important here with this is when you fold this, you have to make sure that, okay, I have a single piece of fabric here, and I'm going to fold it in half. Fold it. Let's see, let's make sure that this is even here. Sorry about that. Okay, we'll make sure that's even. Fold it. Fold it. And you could cut out here. You can cut it out here, but that will leave all of this. So we're going to fold it one more time. This will give us two. This will give us two bowl cozies. Now, when you fold this, you have to make sure that when you put this down, that you are putting this in the folded corner. In the corner where there's no raw edges, it's all folds. If you put it where there's a raw edge, like this, a raw edge, you're going to have a mess. And so make sure you've got it in the folded corner, and you want this edge right here that says folded edge and folded edge. So this edge goes right, this folded edge goes right here in this folded corner. Now, you can try to stand here and cut this out and hold this down and blah, blah, blah. Me, I take a Sharpie. This is the wrong side of the fabric, and once you get it cut out and get it sewn together, that's going to be in the seam allowance anyway. So, let me see if I can find my Sharpie. What happened to it? Oh, here it is. Right here. Okay. So what I do is I just trace around it with the Sharpie and hold this down real good so it doesn't slip. I've been tracing a lot. And you want to go here, go around, here, and around here. There you go. Now, you want to cut this out like this. And this is going to take a really sharp pair of scissors. Or you can get a really sharp rotary cutter. And I may go with the rotary cutter because I've got some new titanium blades in my rotary cutter. So that may be where I go. But just I just keep going. There's nothing you can do with that, so just toss that. If I can put it in a bowl, in a rope bowl, then that's what I do. And I'm going to make another video about rope bowls because it's been years since I've made a rope bowl video, so I'm going to do another one someday soon. I've got a trash can right here beside me. Okay, then I'm going to cut here. This will be, these make your darts. Okay, so now we're going to open this up. Let's see it over here. Open this up. And there it is. Can you see that? Let me readjust this. Let's see. And there it is. Now then, the next thing we have to do is we have to cut out the why did my mind go blank? The wrap and zap. The batting that goes in here, because without the wrap and zap, you know, all you got is just so. But I've got some cut out here that I can start sewing and showing you how to use this, so we don't have to worry about cutting out Wrap and Zap right now. You see the process now. The next one that I do, I'll do one of these and show you, but I'm going to make one and show you how to sew these together, because they're real easy. They're fun to do. They're quick. They're fun. And, you know, you get a stack of them cut out and you start sewing them together. And it's just, to me, it's fun. I just love making these things. Let's see. Here we go. Here it is. Okay. So, this one, I sewed this one together yesterday. But what you do is you take these darts, and you sew them together like this. And there's 4 on each side, plus the 4 for the Wrap and Zap. And it stands up like this. This is a small one. This one's an 8-inch. And so I'm going to show you how to do this one. And then I'm going to put the Wrap and Zap together. And I'll show you how to put them together, because they're real easy and they're really fun to make. And you're going to love them. So, I meant to fill my bobbin before I started this, and then I completely forgot until I looked in there and saw that it was almost empty, but I think there's enough. Now, for those of you that have a stripped-down model sewing machine like I do, and you don't have one of those automatic threaders, I'll show you a quick, easy way to thread your needle. So, step on over here with me, and let's see if I can get you. Turn the light on. Turn the light on. Turn the light on. I don't know about you, but I'm not sewing in the dark. I have 3 task lights here. 3 task lights. Plus, I have 2 light strips on here, because I don't sew in the dark. I watch these videos on YouTube, these women sewing in the dark, and I think, how can you see it? How can anybody that you're trying to show how to do something can see it? You're sewing in the dark. I don't get it. It's just, you know, put some light on the subject, for crying out loud. Jiminy Christmas. Alright. This is very simple. Let's see if I can get you over here where you can see what's going on. Maybe tip you down a little bit. Or maybe I'll just move you over. I'm just going to put you on a different stand. I'm going to pause this for a second while I move this over to a different stand. Pause. Okay, I think that's going to work. So, to thread your machine, your needle, first of all, you want a clean edge on your thread, so make sure you cut it. Then you can either take a glue stick, I can't see you very well. Either take a glue stick, a lip balm, regular lip balm, or you can take some beeswax. And beeswax comes in a lip balm, which is very convenient. So just take it, put it on your finger, and rub it across your thread like that. And then that makes it stiff enough that it just goes right on in. There you go. Put it down underneath your presser foot like it's supposed to be. Pull it out a little bit. There you go. You're ready to sew now. Now then, what you want to do is you're going to be sewing darts. So you fold this in half, right sides together, which means that you're looking at the wrong side. And you're going to sew your darts like this. There's my foot pedal, okay. Alrighty, so there's two of them. There's two. We're going to do two more. Thought I heard my phone ringing. Okay, so now we've got the darts done, and we've got both sides done. We need to do the wrap and zap, and I'll go ahead and pause this while I do the wrap and zap, because you don't need to sit here and watch that. It's the same thing. So I'm going to pause it, and then I'll come back in just a second.